Welcome to Sniff, Scratch, and Shake Doggy Services Dog Walking App. This app was designed for both dog walkers and dog owners to be able to schedule dog service appointments and to be able to book those appointments through an app. We have 3 different users that we think will use this app. So the first user we think will use this app will be someone who does not want to log in. And on their nav bar, they will see an option here that will direct them to log in. And they also have an option here, get started, that also will direct them to log in. However, if they still would not like to log in, they can also choose to look at services, which gives them a list of all the services that are offered. Title, you can click on view, you can see the services that are offered, the title of the service, the name of the package, the type, how many services are offered in that, how many bundles. You don't have any sizes, you don't have any prices or any other information offered here at this time. You would need to be an actual user of the app to be able to have that information. So let's go back. You can also choose another service if you choose to. The other option that you have is to contact us. You can enter your information for email, and those are the only 2 options that a user who is not logged in to the account has. So let's log in. When we log in an account, we have a few options. Our options have changed. Since we are a walker at this time, we have options for dogs and we have options for appointments. So let's start with the top, our service options. Nothing has really changed here other than you do see the price here. But other than that, everything is still the same. When we go to our dogs, we have a list of all our little furry friends. And if we view our furry friends, it tells us information about our furry friends, and it tells us that we can book an appointment with them today if an appointment is available. So let's see if one's available. One's available. It seems like it's confirmed, so let's book it. Here we are. Let's go back. Let's go back home. When we go to our profile page, it has a picture of our profile, our name, our role, has information about our role. You could look at bookings to see all the appointments that are available to be booked. If you would like to book an appointment, you can just say book, and you book the appointment. Here you are, your name, the appointment, the dog, add notes. You can look, if you want, you can edit your notes. You can add your notes. I would love to walk him. Let's add again. Update invoice. And you don't have the option to do anything else, but you can add notes to the pet, but you can't add any notes on behalf of the owner. And it tells you any information. It tells you the information about your invoice at the top. When we click back, we go back to our scheduled appointments. So these are all the appointments as a walker that are scheduled under my name. And it tells me the status and what's going on with those accounts. When we have the pending going back, is that it's a back and forth thing. So once the owner registers, then I must confirm, then the owner must acknowledge. And that's the communication that we have between the user and the walker in this app. Go back to our profile. Anything else we need to see? Let's look at our appointments. Like I said, these are all the appointments that are available for me. Using pagination, we can go forward and go backwards on this list to decide if we want to see any other dogs that we like to book. We'll book this dog, confirm him. And now we have Tank 2. Let's add notes. Let's edit. But he was great today. The invoice. Let's go back to profile. And if we look at appointments, just really quickly, we can say that just to upgrade on our app, if I would like to upgrade, I think I would definitely upgrade points where that when I come to the book appointment, that the status is already confirmed. All I would have to do is book. And I also would like to upgrade here in this section, whereas when I go into the edit on the I'm allowed to write in these sections, I will make it so that only the walker will be able to add. Because on this section here, I'm not able to add. I'm not able to go in to edit from this section of the app. So let's move forward to go back to our profile and let's switch accounts. When we switch accounts, our nav bar changes. We lost our dogs and I lost our appointments because now we are owner, and those things aren't specific for an owner to know. So we only have information that's unique for the owner on this account. We have their name, their address, the ability to add a dog, switch accounts. We can edit this. Let's say we go to a different street. Keep it that street, update the owner. And here we are. We have our dogs here. We can look at our dog. We can show his appointments. He has one appointment. It's not been booked, so he's still waiting. We can book appointment for him today if we choose to. That's his name there. We can book a half day for him. Let's say we're going to book the half day for him in May, on May the 15th. So I know something special happening that day. And let's say we want him to get out of here at 7 o'clock a.m. so that he have a nice full day out. And let's create that appointment. And then we go back to his page, and here goes his appointment. We can add notes for him if we choose to. He's looking forward of the invoice. And he's looking forward is noted there. It has all the information about the service we just booked. The walk hasn't happened yet, and the walk rating is still 0. If we go back, we have an invoice list of all my dogs and all their scheduled appointments and whether they're actually happening or if they have not happened at this time. At this time, I only have 5, so my invoice stopped here at 5. Yeah. And the only difference here also is in our services. Because I'm an owner, I'm able to book services. As before, I wasn't able to. So that's the only other option the services offers me here. And like I said, the switch account feature is pretty cool because it always allows me to go back and forth between. And as you notice at the top, my nav bar switches every time I switch between accounts. All right, thank you. I hope you enjoy my app and have a good day.